As do you.
Well, tomorrow marks the spookiest day of the year for most of us, but for our next guests, it's scary season all year round. Psychic medium Caterina Ligato and journalist Jennings are quickly becoming Australia's go-to ghost whisperers.
So with a passion for the paranormal and a popular podcast under their belt, the Mythbusters are on a mission to help Aussies make sense of the supernatural and get rid of their ghouls.
And the ghost-busting team join us live in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Caterina, we're going to start with you. You describe yourself as a healer who can clear spirits.
Correct.
So what does that mean?
I go into people's homes and I help to clear the negative energy or the lost souls that are within their environments. I also do readings and I help people connect with loved ones on the other side. I'm a hypnotherapist.
Wow.
Exorcist sometimes?
Exorcist.
Yeah, I could go
I do
one
it
of them.
all.
So a one-stop shop
I am
for all things.
one-stop shop. Whatever people bring, I can pretty much deal with that.
Wow. Well, I'm a bit of a lost soul. Can you do it for the living?
Well, I could, yeah, absolutely.
Sign me up.
I'll book you in.
Okay, beautiful. So, James, you're interesting because a journalist and the supernatural space might seem incongruous, but you, sir, are a believer.
Absolutely, absolutely. Look, I grew up kind of not knowing whether it was true or not. I was, like most people, I was like, I would like to get proof. I'd like to see something, hear something, give me some proof.
What happened?
Well, many things have happened. The first thing that happened was I was house sitting a place in Scotland and a woman's voice came out of nowhere when I was working on the computer and just said, "Who are you?" And I was just like, oh, my God.
It's not scary at all.
It was pretty terrifying. I went wider than I am now. So, yeah, so that was one thing. I also lived in a house here in Sydney which was haunted. I had plenty of spirits. I was getting shaken awake at night. I'd wake up and see a man standing in the corner of the room.
No.
Absolutely terrifying. I was ready to move. Someone put me on to Caterina. Caterina came in. Done. She just made it all go away immediately. And I went, this woman has magic powers. Wow. Best in the biz.
Okay, so you've come together, and this is where the podcast originated from.
Yes.
Caterina, now you both help others with their paranormal, with this podcast. What services do you provide?
Well, people will be in touch with us.
Yeah.
They're having issues in their home or in their workspace, like they're feeling things, they're feeling spirits or they're feeling spirits touching them while they're asleep at night, they're hearing noises or, you know, they're finding that their personal items are being moved. And so they will call us to remedy their situation. So I go into the home and I tune in, tap in. I'm psychically able to see and feel what's going on within that premises, and I help those spirits to move them on into the spirit realm so that they're not stuck here in that loop, reliving that reality over and over again.
So in the case of James, quickly, so you had someone shaking his bed at night, waking him up. You wandered in and you just said to this particular spirit, ciao.
Yeah, well, look, it's probably not that simple. But, you know, I hold that sacred space for them to begin to feel relaxed and obviously trust me enough that they're going to work with me. And there's always somebody on the other side for them. There's always a family member or a pet or somebody comes in for them. And my mission is to connect them up with whoever's coming in from the other side to help them to feel comfortable and safe to make that transition.
James, during the podcast and the channel, what other sort of stories have you come across that have really sort of shaken you?
Well, the most recent one, which just freaked me the hell out, was we did, on the Australian Ghost Whisperer YouTube series, we went to a haunted mansion and Caterina got a message to take photos. So we took photos in the mansion and what happened is I forgot about it and I went home. And I just had this thought, I should zoom in and have a look at them. And I zoomed in. And, excuse me, in another room, I came across this demonic face in a mirror. And it was just this being standing there. And I showed it to Caterina. There it is there.
Sorry, what on earth is that? It is a demonic face.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Yeah, that's a good summary, James. That is a demonic face.
It's also me at 6 o'clock in the morning when I look at the mirror. It's like, what is that? What is it?
What were were you doing in that place, Kyle?
But I showed it to Caterina and she goes, oh, yeah, I see that all the time. Because, like, she's unflappable. I'm flappable, she's unflappable.
Are you that is terrifying. Jeez, what a
People have those types of demons attached to them.
Really?
There are some people, yeah, unfortunately, that have demonic presences attached to
Do
them.
either of us have a demonic
No, you
presence?
guys are beautiful.
Are we good?
Yeah, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be exercising you if you
Do
needed
you
an
ever see
exorcism.
do you ever see a pet spirit? Can pets have spirits,
Yeah,
or is it just
absolutely.
humans?
Oh, yes. Pets will tend to have maybe other little pets that they grew up with around them.
Cute.
In spirit, yeah, pets are beautiful. This is a whole different thing.
Gorgeous.
Pets don't tend to become possessed and angry.
Okay, the name of the podcast is?
The Australian Ghost Whisperer. It's on all podcast platforms, on YouTube. You can check us out.
Terrific.
And we want to go to as many haunted locations around Australia as possible. They're in every town. They're
So
everywhere.
people will get in touch with you. Thank you so much,
Thanks,
Caterina
guys.
and James.
Thank
Back
you.
after this.
Thank you.